Hey. Hey. Tobago updates.
Viewers, getting into our show this morning because we are continuing the Carnival talk, so we're getting you acquainted with everything that's happening for Carnival this week, this weekend. So we are being joined right now by Mr. Christoph, who is the band leader, and of course you all know this by now, or should know this by now, of Modern Mud Mass. Good morning and welcome to you. How are you doing? I am great. So for this year, Modern Mud it's a little bit different from what we experienced last year. So last year it was set up so that after the Juve in Crown Point, and you were supposed to go straight down to the back of the airport to where the Modern Mud camp was set up. But we know because of the traffic and everything that didn't exactly work as smoothly. But so this year it's going to be a little bit different. The location is different. So give us an idea what's happening.
All right. So this is the second year of Muddy's Life. Muddy's Life is brought to you by the Bagatelle Camp and Effect Weekend. Two promoters on the island, cultural extraordinaires. So it takes the same model, more or less, but the location for the Festival of Mud is different from last year. Of course, as we know, the Carnival is centralized in Scarborough this year, and the parade, the Juve parade, starts outside of Comfort Inn Suites, right? And then you go onto the route, and then we end at the Shore Park Cultural Complex outside, right? So that's where the Festival of Mud will be held this year. So everything's supposed to run in the way that it should, barring any things that we didn't foresee, but it's straightforward.
And of course, it's still happening right after the Juve is finished.
Yes, yes. As soon as the Juve ends, we start the Festival of Mud.
How do you feel about that schedule, that time scheduling for the Mother's Life portrayal?
I don't have a problem with it. That's the time that we thought of. I believe into the Juve, it all comes into our package. So our Juve revelers will be able to enter the Festival of Mud at no extra cost, because that will be built into their package. And patrons who are not so much interested in the road but still want to have the mud experience, they can come to the Festival of Mud.
Certainly. So tell me a little bit about what is the experience you guys are offering this year to the patrons?
All right, so it's a two-part experience, which starts on the road, right? It's a Juve type experience with mud, Modern Mud, and it's an all-inclusive drink and breakfast offering, right? With DJs on truck, artists on truck, and then when we come to the festival, or it may be looked at as for the Juve revelers as the after party. There we'll have live performances and DJs there. Also, there will be a healthy distribution of mud, spraying, pouring, rubbing, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a mud mass unless you're covered down in mud.
Of course.
So that's great to hear. I mean, so is it all going to be centered in that area in Shore Park, or are you guys going to go out on the road at all? No,
well, you get the road experience at the beginning, right? That starts at 4 a.m.
Right, and that's from the Juve.
That's from the Juve and ends at 9. And then from on to 2, that's where the Festival of Mud goes on.
So tell me, how have things been in preparation for Mother's Life this year?
Right. Preparations have been fine. We have a lot of new subscribers to the Juve band, both from Trinidad and internationally. And the Festival of Mud, now there's a lot of persons inquiring more than last year.
Yes.
Right? Mainly because of the location.
The location seems to have satisfied more people.
Yes, yes. It's set where more people can come. You know.
And what is something that people are looking forward to this year?
Right, so some persons that I've talked to say that they're looking forward to see Mr. Killer again, who comes from Grenada, because he knows how to give a good show.
Certainly.
Right, he knows how to give a good show. Also, they're just waiting to feel that mud on their skin. That is one of the priorities of persons coming.
And it's certainly your guys' baby in the way that you create that mud, even where you select the mud. Of course, I know you guys don't want to give off the secrets as to where you get your mud and stuff. But tell me about what makes your mud stand out from the rest of the mud that's out there.
Because of the process one, and the areas in which we get the specimen from. We look at it individually, specifically, right, before it is extracted. So we make sure that we get the purest mud that we can have, and it has to be of a certain consistency, because to get the product, the raw material must be of a certain esteem.
Yes, certainly. And I mean, of course, you know, when it's mud mass, it's completely covered. It's just revelry. So what time is the mud mass supposed to lock off? Is there a lock off time? Or?
Well, the Festival of Mud is going till 2 p.m.
Okay.
Right, it starts at 9 and it goes till 2 p.m. Right. That's supposed to be sufficient time for us to have a great time in the festival.
In the festival.
Yeah.
Because of course mud is life.
Yeah.
Now, what are the packages you guys are offering to the patrons?
Right, so all our bodysuit packages have been sold out for the Juve band.
Wow.
And there's only t-shirt and tank top packages available at $600. Alright, this could be accessed via the website www.mudislifeexperience.com, and this goes up till this will go up till the 27th. Right, we already put out distribution dates for persons coming in and persons that have to access their Modest Life packages, which starts on the 25th. Right, distribution begins at 10 a.m. and ends at 10 p.m. at the Modern Mud Mass Camp in Bagatelle.
Great.
On Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we'll be at the venue distributing.
Why do you think mud continues to have such a big appeal to revelers for Carnival?
There's a couple reasons. So, for individuals, it's like it can be compared to what we see on TV, like a Halloween ball kind of thing, where everybody's masked, right? So in mud mask, you are fully masked, right? And you're disguised. So when you come out to revel, even if you don't really want onlookers to make you out, you could still show your freedom without any kind of judgment on the next day. Right? That is one of the big reasons. Also, the therapeutic benefits you get from using the product. Because after you use it and then you take it off, you can feel the feeling.
And of course, people, I mean, would they be able to go and wash it off in the sea if they want to, and so on?
Of course. Mud is life, Kandace.
Yes, get the full experience. And then tell me about, you know, just having mud be such an important part of the Tobago Carnival, and in helping to shape that identity as we move forward and we continue to build what Tobago Carnival is supposed to look like.
Well, the Tobago Carnival should use mud mask culture as its flagship because of the uniqueness to the island, right? In all other carnivals, they focus on one thing, to be the seller, to bring their people here. So we just need to look into that and take advantage of the brand that has already been established and the culture that has already been pushed throughout the time.
All right, great. Well, I want to thank you so much, Mr. Roberts, for being on with us and for having this conversation.
Thanks for having me.
And before we go, I mean, just give the viewers, in case they are out there and then they were like, you know what, I really need to get in on some packages. Let's how, when, and where.
Right, so first, to access the packages or see what's available, go onto the website right away, www.modislifeexperience.com. You go to the Instagram page, you go to Mud on Mud Facebook page, you go to Great Fet Weekends, Instagram or Facebook page to see what's available. You go to the website to access it, pay for it online. The tickets are there too. Festival of Mud tickets are also available at various ticket outlets, which would include Caches, stores nationwide, East Bay Fashions in Spring Garden Trace, Windy's Wholesalers in Bagatelle, and there are two more.
But the information is on the website.
Yes, yes.
All right, great. I want to thank you so much, Mr. Roberts. And we are certainly looking forward to Mud is Life for Tobago Carnival 2024 as we get ready on Saturday. Just in case you didn't know, starting at 9 a.m. So as soon as you're done, when you finish with your juve and you still want to revel some more, Mud is Life.
Mud is Life.
Good morning, Tobago.